The hell? No. Why the hell? Okay, I can't turn my phone sideways, I guess. That's my bad. Well, no.
No, you good.
So, so just have it like this.
Let me see. Trying this. So how'd your day going out there though? How that ride been going?
It's good. I got like only 144 miles left, and I'm actually on my first 30-minute break. So,
Wow. Yeah,
uh,
you was going.
in total, I stopped like 4 times, like twice for to use the bathroom, once for Dunkin', and then once for now the actual 30-minute break. So
Okay.
I'm in right outside of Winnemucca, Nevada. So
What is it close to? I don't know Nevada like that. I only know Vegas, like a lot of people.
well, it's just on the 80 in the middle of nowhere. Is all I can say. Is all I can say. I mean, I guess I'm 144 miles out from Spark.
Okay.
Pretty much all I can say. But yeah, just I love it. The open 80 in Nevada. Oh man, I've been driving like 73 all day. Been making great time.
Okay. Okay. Can you see
Hmm.
the comments by the way? I just put one on the
Um,
screen just see if you can see it.
the Tourette's trucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I see it on our screen, and then I guess I can pull up the chat. Oh no, never mind, never mind. Okay, if
Yeah.
I pull
Well,
up the chat, then I can't see you.
yeah,
So
you don't have to. I'll just put him up there like that. But yeah, I
okay,
like
cool.
him. Let me see what he say. Right, I didn't read it. I was just finna read it now. Riding and truck stop, give me a refill. Then I'm watching Eileen. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Brother. But yeah, it's just here though. It's been in Dallas. It's been weird. Like today, around like
Mhm.
3 p.m. I left to go drop my daughter off at work. Man, I didn't go
Yeah.
far. She only stays like 3 miles. But when I, because it's like 100 and some here, right?
Damn.
Yeah, it's so hot when I turn my truck on, my pickup truck on, like the
Mhm.
steering wheel. It was hot.
Oh, this shit was. Oh man, I hate that. I know what you're talking about. Mm.
Yeah, it was extremely hot, and then I was sweating by the time we got there. Like I got my AC on. I was sweating by the time I got there. Let's speak to Dunn. Hey Dunn, how you doing?
Hello,
Well,
and
you can
also
go
hi
ahead.
everyone else that's here.
Yeah, you can go ahead and introduce yourself for those of you who don't know you.
Oh,
And
okay, sorry.
yeah,
Hi guys. I'm Peaches and Grease. I have a little small channel here on YouTube. As you can see, I'm also a truck driver.
right.
Um, I've been driving for like just over 3 years, so it'll be four in next April. And yeah, right now I'm just rolling on the 80 West, and I'll be at my destination in like 3 hours, so maybe less.
What made you get into trucking?
It was honestly an ex of mine.
Okay.
So I lived on the truck with him for like 5 months. Um, so I sold everything I had, took my little 300cc motorcycle up to Cali, never again. And then I really lived on the truck for 5 months. Like we didn't get off the truck for 5 months. I mean, we got a hotel here and there, Airbnb or whatever, but just straight lived on the truck. And I just found the work like exciting. Like we hand unloaded trailers for Dollar Tree. He was on that account, and I helped set up the rollers. I helped with everything, the paperwork. Sometimes I helped send the Qualcomm messages and stuff like that. And it was just I liked the work, so I was like, it made more money, and I saw that it did. So I went home for a year, got my Class D, sat on it for a year, and then went to Swift, and that was pretty much it.
Okay, so is that is that why you don't got to get deep into it? That's why y'all broke up. That because 5 months.
Oh,
Let me say this real quick. So the mother of my children, when my kids, because I missed my daughter's birth in training, by the way. That's a whole deep another story. But because I had a son at the time, 2 years old, and she was a newborn. I know she wasn't supposed to be on the truck, but I'm like, I want to see my kids, right?
yeah.
They came with me. My daughter may have been a month old, and when I tell you those 2 weeks, now again, it was 2-year old and a 1 month old. I couldn't wait to get them off the truck. You know, the two,
I
but
bet.
it was different though, because in my case it was a like I'm driving all day. You know, I'm doing like 10 hours just straight rolling or whatever. And then
Yeah.
when I'm done, she wants a break. And I'm not understanding. You know what I mean? In a sense. She's like, well,
Uh-huh.
can you change some diapers? Can you feed? I'm like, come on, man. Like I've been riding all day. But I'm saying, because for I haven't said that though, after 2 weeks, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna miss y'all, but I'm gonna go out next time by myself. So, did that contribute, that 5 month thing?
Yeah, I mean, we both did the same amount of work, equal work. I don't have kids. I didn't have anything tying me down really. It was just myself. And he had a daughter, so he was running a route that kind of kept like brought him home at least once a week or once every other week or something like that.
Okay.
So, but for the most part, we got along really well. Like, as I will say, as even after we broke up, like we stayed together way after that, and even after we broke up, it was like um he cheated. So that was that.
Okay.
But even after, I still knew that we worked really well together. We both understood the job, we understood what it took to get the job done, and we both had that drive to do it. So I couldn't deny that. But I hitched a ride. He found a VL trucking, and he was
Okay.
going there, so I hitched a ride with him up to there, and we were supposed to team, and shit got muddled along the way, and I was just like, I called him up like a couple days before we were supposed to get there, and I was like, yo, get me a separate truck. And they got me a separate truck. And so that was that. That was our officially parting ways, because there was just a lot of drama afterwards
Okay.
that, oh my God, it takes like forever to explain. I'm not going to do it on here. But yeah, we just went our separate ways. So, I mean, insofar as that, when I was with him, it was great, because we both had, the same understanding, the same drive, and the same work ethic. So it worked.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, okay, cool. That's a little different. You know what I mean? So, okay. Did you get started? Did you get married while you was on the truck? Meaning, had you already been a truck driver? I'm assuming based on your story, you was already a
Yes.
truck driver.
Yes.
Okay, now how did that happen? Because see, I've heard men and women talk about basically it's hard to meet somebody. You know what I mean? What we out here doing this kind of work and all that. So how did you meet your husband?
Online.
Ah,
So
okay.
my husband, I didn't get into this looking for anything like that. I get it tossed at me mostly from guys I really wouldn't go for anyways, so it's not like even a big deal. But that's not what I'm out here for.
Okay.
So when I was single, I would only look where I lived, which is in Arizona, Tucson. And that's where like I met him. I invited him out to a coffee shop. We were talking and stuff, and we just clicked it off really great, because he's in the Air Force. So we have Davis Monthan in Tucson, so he's on base. And that's why it worked out. Now he knew I was a trucker and stuff. And he was fine with it. We stayed talking pretty much every freaking day since the first time we like met in person and everything. So we just hit it off really well. And it was something he had to get used to, but it wasn't like a big ordeal. Um, he trusted me, I trust him. Like, I kind of just trust people initially, put all my trust there. Like, it's like,
You
if you
mean
don't give
like
me something to suspect, then I'm
okay,
not going to suspect it.
okay.
So I really have no problem with it. And I don't think he did either, because I'm not doing anything, and I didn't give him anything to suspect about, like, open and honest from the beginning. So it just worked out like that.
So y'all went from there to take it all the way, tying a knot, all that, right?
To married, yeah. We got married really, really early, like 3 months after we met, we got married. And so we've
Okay.
been married like over a year and a half now, because we got married in January. So it's been a year and a half now that we've been married. And we've been talking every day. We have our ups and downs. It's a little bit rocky right now, but we're trying to work through it, giving each other a little bit of space, because I think the over talking on the phone every single day, for our personalities, it's a little bit draining. I don't really like to talk on the phone that much to everybody every single day. It's like it's very tiring. So we're giving each other a little bit of space now, and it's working well for both of us. So that's good.
Well, that's good. So you said you got married after 3 months, and how long y'all been married so far?
Over a year and a half.
Okay. Hey,
Mhm.
they say I forgot the mark. I think after 2 years is something. I forgot. I think they
That's
say
for
like
trucking. That's for trucking.
no, I'm not talking trucking, right? They say like,
That's
okay, check this out. Okay, I read this. I like well, okay, I listened to it, and I'm gonna tell you why I said that because I listen to audiobooks. I still try to educate and just I believe in
yeah.
just self improvement and stuff. And I think the book is called Love Languages or something. Five love languages, I believe. Let me speak to the people real quick. Let me see what they say. Uh,
Okay.
well, the first one, there was Trucker Lift, just said hello and traveling mercies. A Trucker T and Denise says David hadn't stopped talking about you since you interviewed him. Thanks, Lee. My husband been so shy. Can't believe you got him to do it. Hey, hey Denise, that's great to hear. Like I said, I really thank and appreciate David. Actually got a lot of feedback from that video that some people really got to thinking about how I could really they need to change their life a little bit. So tell them again, I really appreciate it, and I will get him. I haven't forgot about him. One of the lean trucker shirts. I'm gonna get him one. This is Cattle Hauling with Lone Star. Good evening, Lean and Peaches.
Hello, Cattle Holland.
Yeah.
Fun.
And then said trucking is hard on a relationship when one is gone all the time. So that's what I wanted you to get to. So when I was watching one of your videos, you was talking about your cat, the responsibility of having a cat, and then having a husband. And you were saying he had to leave, so he couldn't be available. So how did it ever work out? How did y'all navigate that?
So he went away actually twice. So the first time was like 3 weeks. He went to Vegas. We actually found somebody that he works with to go to the house a couple of times a day and feed the cat and just play with the cat because it's a very social cat. So we were lucky enough to have that the first time. The second time around, he ended up going to Wisconsin for 2 weeks, and we really couldn't. Well, no, we actually did find somebody to watch the cat. Um, Now before that, we were trying to see like if I could take the cat because before he even went on any of the TDYs, he wasn't sure if anybody could do it because he wasn't sure who was going and whatnot. So I took the cat for a week, and thank God it was only that because I wanted to see, like if nobody could watch him, I was literally the only person. So I took my cat. Everything was cool. Like there was like it didn't make a mess out of the truck. There was just a lot of hair. It's a Siberian, so really fluffy cat. Chill. He was like the perfect cat, but being in such a closed space, and then my allergies just flared up to the max. Where
Wow.
I almost thought about calling an ambulance a couple times because I literally could not breathe. Even with like my inhalers and the steroid pills that I took, it was just it was really bad. So luckily, dispatch kept me like regional western, and I could just swing by. And I dropped off the cat again because he found somebody, and I was like, "Yo, I can't do this. I'm literally gonna die." Um,
Wow. That's bad.
so yeah, it was really bad. I can handle the cat in the house or in a bigger open space, but in the truck is a no go. Like I cannot take this cat, and he doesn't have any family out there. I don't talk to any family out there. So I really have no one to watch the cat. Unless it's like someone from his work or something. And they're cool with it. I mean, I'm sure we can find someone, but that is one thing that I am nervous about is like when we can't find someone and then having to hire like a pet person to come and watch the cat. That's like a couple $100 a week. Like $40 a day, and you're talking about a couple times a day, like it's expensive. It's like daycare, but it's wild. So I mean, I got the money for it, but it's like, dude, having to fork over like $5 or $1,000 for like a cat, you're just like, shit.
How
You
long
don't really want to do it.
get a cat? You know, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna say y'all as far as pet owners. They don't y'all consider cats and dogs or whatever. It's like it's my kid. It's my child. You
Yeah, you
consider it
wouldn't.
a cat though, right?
Yeah, yeah, you wouldn't think so. I didn't think so until we got the cat. Like, I thought of the idea for a cat because I was away so much. So I wanted a cat is less maintenance than a dog for sure. He's working, he can't always be there with the dog, so the cat is the way to go. Um Now I chose the cat because it's a Siberian, it's fluffy, it's cute, and it's a very social cat. Very social. So I figured it would be good for him to have a little friend because I'm away so much. So that's why I got the cat in the first place.
Okay.
And so far so good. Like he loves the cat, bonded with the cat, I bonded with the cat. Like, and honestly, like this is the first time I've actually felt this attached to any animal that I've had in my life. Like I've always had stray cats and stuff like that in my apartment and everything like that, but this is the first time like I felt this much of an attachment. And I honestly would be sad if, we had to give it up or for whatever reason because we couldn't, our schedules are just out of whack. Like I can't be there and I can't take the cat with me. I would if I could, but it's too dangerous on my health to take the cat with me, so I can't.
Man, let me read some comments. Salute the apocalypse and everyone in the chat. Thanks for joining in. Therese Trucker
Yahoo!
say I have my kitty and he's great. Yeah, he actually on his channel, he has a YouTube channel and his cat with him all the time. Call him Thor, actually. I actually know the name.
Aw, I
Yeah.
have to check that out. Yeah, I've seen a couple drivers. I saw one the other day with a little kitty in the windshield, and I'm like, I love seeing little cats in the windshield. And I'm like, there's a lot of truckers out here with cats, believe it or not.
I've seen some, yeah, I've seen some with dogs and that too. Let me see. Nevada. Thanks for jumping in, Nevada.
Hey
Said
Nevada, what's going on?
Lean and Peaches, keep it real, guys. He also says animals on the truck is rough in my opinion.
Mm.
And Therese Trucker said I have asthma and have to blow my truck out and take Claritin daily because of the cat hair. Your health comes first. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that is true, man. My cat is is supposed to be hypoallergenic. I bought it from a breeder, so it's hypoallergenic, so it shouldn't be as you know effective on the health. But my asthma has been getting extremely worse over the years. It used to be only when I did exercise that it would flare up. Now I'm affected by like pets, so it sucks because I like animals, I like pets, but I don't think I'd give up the cat. I'd find a way to manage, but it won't be on the truck. I'll say that much. Because no.
It's yeah, I've never had to deal with that. It says cattle hauling. Says Nevada agree have enough animals in the trailer. So we because he hauling cattle underneath them in the truck too. Real quick, I want to ask cattle hauling. I said this, I haven't heard anything different, but have you noticed? I'm gonna ask you, Peaches, too. Have you noticed that when you see the cattle people hauling cattle, they're seem
Hmm.
like they're going like 85, 90? Do you ever get that? That's not that you just I'm talking on the highway, they just blowing past everybody. And I'm just
Mm.
kind of do they I want to know, do y'all have regulations? That's all I'm asking. Like, do they get some kind of pass or
I think they do. I don't think they run under the same hours because I heard that if since they're like say if they're hauling cows or something, they can't stop for too long because then the cows, like some of them will lay down and they might get trampled by the other animals. So it's especially for cows. I don't know about pigs and stuff, but for cows, I heard they have to go. So I think that's why a lot of them, and plus they're live animals. So yeah, it makes sense that they need to get where they're going like faster than the rest of us. I think they do have different hours that they run under, but I'm not completely sure. But a lot of them, man, they be shaking my truck, be going around turns like 90 miles an hour. I'm like, oh my god, these guys have like no fear, dude. I wish I was that fucking courageous.
I can roll. I don't know about the corners, but I can roll. But yeah, I'll be worried about them troopers be sitting around them corner them edges. But that's why I wonder if they had something different. Apocalypse said, agreed, no Nevada out of 4 dogs, I have only one was actual user friendly on the truck. Okay.
That's sad to leave the other ones behind sometimes, but somehow, I mean, sometimes I guess it just don't work out. Like at the end of the day, like it's either your pet or your money. Sometimes you gotta make a choice. I'm lucky. I had someone at home that could help us out with that because, yo, I would have had to quit over this cat. It's not bad.
Dang. Struggle Live says, I have asthma as well. I totally understand what you're feeling, but my pets stay home. If I didn't just read that, if I did, I'm sorry. Here we go. Here go the answer. Do run faster than most, but some faster than they should. Okay. So I'm assuming maybe the regulations are normal. Don't know. Cataholic, can you answer that question though? I don't know. Maybe it's an underground secret. If you can, it's all right. Let me see. I seen one tractor. Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. Yeah. Ready to bring the room down to Apocalypse. Nah, just messing with you.
Oh man.
So I want to ask you another. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Do you think, or your experience, do female get any preferential treatment out, whether we're talking about at the fueling stations, at docks, loading, unloading, any of that?
I've got the preferential treatment.
Tell us about it. Come on now.
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna see if I can stay on camera, but check my time. I think my 30-minute break might be up. Give me 1 second. Hold up.
Okay, not a problem. Look at you. This.
Okay.
He say,
No, where is it?
Huh?
Oh my goodness. Hold up. Where is it? Oh, shit. Oh no.
You all right over there?
Yeah. Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's going on?
I'm trying to get back to the thing, and it's not giving me the thing.
Oh. Okay, just come out. I heard some people do this before. I'm not experienced, so I'm gonna remove you, right? And then just try to come back in. All right. Yeah, we're gonna give them a little time. Y'all have any questions? I want to hear about this preferential treatment, but that the females get. Y'all got any questions? I used to wonder this because I've asked her another question. I'm gonna say something that happened to me. I'm gonna see that we got it here. Yeah, she's moving right there. There we go.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Hold on, let me see. Yes, can hear you just fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, before you get into that, I'm gonna give my little short story. This happened to me, and I think I was in Little Rock or hitting the Little Rock with a female. I want to ask you. Well, I kind of know what happened, so then I'm gonna ask you about the preferential treatment. You good? We just rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened was I hopped out the truck, heading toward the truck stop. Me too. I'm heading toward the truck stop. So we was kind of going like this whole little, like the little angle deal. So to not make it uncomfortable because she just looked my way, I just kind of generally spoke, right? And just so, don't make it awkward. And she immediately put her head down like, no. That whole, gave me the whole energy like, no, please, don't even bother. Like, don't try. And I wasn't even thinking like that, but I'm saying, that's how I get down? Like, y'all want to talk to y'all all the time?
Yeah, I can say that sometimes I get a lot of attention that I really don't want. Like, say, I'll be at the fuel island trying to do my thing, and I'm in a hurry. So it's like sometimes people will be holding me up for like 5-10 minutes, and they can see that I'm trying to like back away, like walk into my truck as I'm talking. I'm like, okay, yeah, bye. And they're like still talking about their life story, and I'm like, dude, I got to go. Like, I don't have the time to be sitting here chatting. But I don't treat anybody disrespectfully. Like, I'm not looking at them sideways or nothing. Like, I'll acknowledge them, but at the same time, I also kind of got to keep it like, quick. And if they don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not mean about it. And I've heard the stories of like women just like beefing up when a guy comes up to talk to them, and I'm like, that's kind of mean. That's kind of rude.
You said they're doing what?
So I don't agree with that.
What you say they're doing?
Like beefing up, just like getting like a little bit tense.
Okay. So here go another one. Then is I'll top of my head. What about the dress? Right, like women in general. Guys over the road, we kind of like, man, whatever. We out here, we gonna work and we finna move on. Like, do y'all want to dress up? Like, well, there are times y'all want to put makeup on or get pretty, dolled up, but even though you don't quote unquote got nowhere to go, but you're just gonna be on camera though. I mean, come on. I'm saying.
No. I do it every day.
Okay.
And it's just my preference. Like, I've gone a long time putting on makeup. It's been a minute since I haven't done anything. I will always put mascara on, but this is just my preference. I always get up early to get dressed, pick out my clothes, and then also do my hair and my makeup. And my makeup, it's not a lot. Like, I don't have any foundation on, nothing like that. It's just mascara and like eyebrows. And then, I got my lipstick and chapstick with me every time. So, I think it's based on the female. Like, if they're super girly, they'll do it. Like, I've seen a lot of YouTubers, full face and stuff like that, which I think is fine. And then I also think the no makeup is also fine. If you don't have time, like, whatever. And then some girls just don't like think about it like that. But for some of us, I guess, like me, I just like to look good. And I am a professional. It's still a job. I like to present myself well while I'm driving. Like, and you'll never know who you meet out here. So you want to look at least decent 100% of the time.
100% of the time, I got you. So, Trucker LT said, we get it. Talk about the preferential treatment, and I'm gonna let you take that over. But let me read some comments. You say we get it, but I turn it down most times. Tourette's Trucker says she's funny. She got a YouTube channel. By the way, it's called Peaches and Grease. I'll put it in the description, and you see the name right here on the screen. Apocalypse laughing, probably that you talking about the thirsty dude. Let me see. Some red.
This stuff is lagging. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Are you lagging?
Oh my lord.
I'm gonna read the comments. I hope she can hear me, y'all. But it says same raises ever. Okay, same regulations, a little leeway in scales, not over a lot. COVID exemption for over a year. Okay, that'll work. Appreciate the info. She sounds like a real one. Salute to your co-host, special guest. Indeed, salute. I don't know if you heard that. Did you hear that? Okay.
Yeah, I heard it.
Vaughn said, any advice for a lady rookie trucker? I go on the road with my trainer on Wednesday. Anything will help. I just subscribed to Peach's channel. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, on my end, I'm like hearing a lot of echo. I can hear myself talk, and then it's lagging now. But any advice? I'd say if it's a male, just don't do anything that would suggest.
Can you hear me? She said she's a lady.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's a woman? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, good. Just listen. Do your best to listen, pay attention, and don't assume. Oh my god.
I think you're in a bad spot. I'm gonna read some more comments because I can't hear her. Hopefully we'll get her back soon after she. Let's see, she come through. Are you back? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
It's
say yes.
lagging like super bad.
Yeah, I was saying you had actually like froze up for a second, and it wasn't actually a male. It was the female asking, I guess, because it said lady trucker, but unless he was referring to you. We lost. I'm gonna read these real quick. Yes, some of those guys are thirsty. Acknowledge and keep it moving. This is interesting. Acknowledge. I got you. They be out there. It gets rough out there for them. So get rough. There's always a respectful way to do it, though. Salute. All right. What's going on, RLC? How you doing, man? So you spoke to me, Apocalypse. Yes, sir. I did that same way. Wow, truckers getting cute. Yeah, man. Everybody want to look good. Never see them out on the road, though. Let me see if we can get her back in here. Let me see. All right, we got you back?
I think so.
Okay.
Nevada, man. That's my bad.
Hey, it be like that when you out here. But see, you're a real trucker. You rolling. You ain't just sitting around like I am. I should be working tomorrow though. Your RLC is right there at the bottom, brother.
But it's some 8-bit shit. Oh man.
We didn't really hear you. I think you said something about you hate something. Let me see.
Okay, so what advice? Okay, back on the advice.
And I think it came back and said it was a male. So I guess it don't matter, right? Just for a rookie trucker.
Yeah. So a rookie trucker, what I did is like just pay attention, show them that you're trying to learn. I will say if you get an older driver, a lot of learn the job. So you want to be asking questions.
Man.
And show that you want to be there, you want to learn, and you want to learn what they have to offer. So my advice would be to just ask questions, pay attention, just try and be friendly with them. You don't have to know every single thing about them, but you do want to know them as a person a bit. It just makes things a lot easier.
Dang. I understand what you're going through Nevada, and then y'all in the mountains, so I guess that's what you run into. Appreciate it, Vaughn. Appreciate the compliment. There goes some more advice right there. Listen and absorb all the knowledge, like Peter said, but set boundaries. Let me see. Run you joining. Don't know what that means. Be pressure to put some pressure on that like button. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Anybody in here, please hit the like button. Just help the algorithm of the YouTube channel. Just help the little old small YouTubers like myself get a little more exposure. Yeah, we lost her. Maybe we can get her back. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, it's rough out there on them hills. And yeah, I know she'll appreciate that, Tourette's. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't with us right now. And I want to hear some of these stories. Let me see. Trucker, do you want to jump on? I'm gonna be on here like another 25 minutes. Do you want to jump on and give a story? You know what I'm saying? You can, I can put the link in here, and I'll find it somewhere. I'll figure this out, but I'll put the link somewhere down here and jump you on, get you in here. Want to hear? I want to hear about some of this preferential treatment. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that. We just out here and we just get it how we live. We don't get all that love like that. Um, man, I know it's a friend of mine. He as a rookie, by the way, like she was saying, Peaches was saying, you have to listen. This dude got put out the truck. You know what I'm saying? He got put out the truck as a rookie. He got was it the same? I know he got put out, but left. One or the other got put off or actually left. Where you tell me, was it in Memphis or something? One day I'm gonna share that story. Actually, I may have him come on and share that story himself if he don't care about doing it. When he first started, not listening, he told me some along the, I wish he could say it, but yeah, it was something along the lines of he had this issue with you know how some people are, we all I guess can kind of be that way sometimes when we think we know a little bit, we think we know a little better, and he think he knew. Let me see. And he thought he knew better than the trainer. The trainer got tired of talking to him, say, man. Didn't tell him no. Just chuck them deuces. I think he texted him or something and told him, hey, call the company, bro. Y'all figure that out. Okay, let me see. Trucker, I know there's supposed to be a way I could do that. Let me see if there's a way. I'm gonna try it though. I will not put you on screen. I'm gonna try to actually, if you don't mind, send me if you don't mind dropping your email. So drop your email down in the comments, and then I'll just send the link directly to you. And if I can't get you on without showing your face, then we'll just move on with it. I understand. Everybody don't want to hop on. And some of us, you know what I'm saying, we're having a bad hair day. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying sometimes we do. I need to shave myself. It's time to touch it on up. So yeah, let me see. But yes, put it on down in the comment. There we go. See here. Type it in real quick. Hold on, y'all. Be a little patient with me. I'm new with this stuff. You see, I thought I was gonna be able to copy. You know what? Now I'm gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna put it down here. If you just click on that, I apologize. Just click on that because it'll be easier for me that way. Just click on it. I should see you pop up down here at the bottom. Yeah, where y'all at, by the way? While we waiting on one of the young ladies to give us some of this preferential treatment going on when he joins. So yeah, see if you can hit that link. Just don't turn the camera on. Got you. So Nevada, by the way, do that mean don't hit the hold on, let me look at it. I'm trying to see. Do that mean like don't add them on all together? Or you can call me real quick if you don't mind, Nevada, and we can you can just kind of tell me that way. You know I'm new to this stuff, man. I don't really know all the tricks I'm trying to learn on how in AD. Is the link live? Like, can you hit the link, by the way? Anybody? Somebody hit me out. I know you said don't turn the camera on. Let me see. There we go. I got you on speakerphone, all right?
Yeah, just when you join, just don't. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, dude. Before that, is the link live? Like, can they just click on it?
Oh, I didn't see if you dropped the link. Oh, yeah, I think you did just right after I said that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in there. So when you click the link, dude, just ask for a camera. Just don't select one. Like when it says access to camera, but none. And then it shouldn't show a camera. If you can't see a camera on your end before he joins, then basically he'll join and it should just be a black screen. And then if not, it will show him. He'll just have to go in, click camera, and then click it off where it says none, and then only audio.
Okay, I got it right here because they didn't put they just got a what's the name, so it'll be fine. Let me see here. We got Peaches back. It looks like. Let me put Chuck in here. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's cool right there. You don't mind it on the screen, right? All right, Cal. Thank you. Because they didn't put the icon on there. All right.
I'm gonna jump off here. I'm shopping around Iowa 80.
Okay, do your thing, brother. Appreciate you.
All right.
All right. Can you hear me? Should I go lift?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finna add Peaches back in here too. So we're gonna have all three of us in here.
Cool.
I hope she can get on. I added it in, but you can go ahead and start while we wait.
What the heck?
Oh, that's you, Peaches? I don't know if we got her or not. But go ahead, Chuck. Appreciate you for joining in. Fill us in. What's going on out here in these streets?
It's nothing much. I'm actually on my reset in Connecticut.
Okay.
And
where you been driving, by the way?
You said how long?
Yeah.
Since 2018.
Okay. So about 3 years now. Okay. So
Yeah,
tell us about some of your experiences out here with because I saw them comments talking about some of you do be thirsty out here. So what's
yeah, very much so. And I understand both sides. Because those guys are out there by themselves. Some of them lonely, some of them are not. Some of them just want a lot lizard or something quick and just keep on moving. But I'm like, every female is not thinking that way.
Okay.
And like Peaches was saying, like she likes to dress up and look good for herself. Some guys that I've encountered see that and be like, oh, let me talk to her and all. I'm like, no, she's a trucker. She want to drive, but she want to look good while she do it. Leave her alone. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like, it's annoying, but it's like, okay, I'm not surprised about it. On all races, all ages, a man is just a man. So you deal with it.
Hey, I'm finna read some of these comments, but you still ain't gave us a story now. I'm gonna need a story all of a second.
Okay.
Kevin Lee say, Lean, what up, what up? We still buffering on Peaches. We trying to get Peaches back in here. She trying, y'all. She just out there, forgot the highway she said, but she's in Nevada. Just trying to get it going. Let me see who else up here, because I think they was talking amongst each other. Let me see. So we got to get up. I just hear one of them guys, City. Okay. I am in Tampa. Unloading my first. Okay. If you don't mind, check it out. See, if you send me a link or put it in the chat, I don't mind. Put in the chat, Vaughn. Put it in there. It's all love out here. We all could use each other help and get the word out about our channels. I'm all good with it. Let me see. Read a few more that we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you on there. It's stocking up on Chrome. Yeah, Nevada getting it done. Reading that comment right there. I don't know who he's talking about taking a break on videos because it can't be me. So let me see. I know y'all feel about the signal. I'm near Kansas City. My signal keeps dropping out, dressing up about self-respect, not attracting men. You agree with that?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Cal talking about. Okay, cool. And then lastly, and all the drivers to trying to pick her up in regular shorts, t-shirts, and flip-flops.
Right.
Exactly. Interested in you anyway. Okay, Cal are going hard on these dudes, man. But but yeah, go ahead though. What preferential treatment, I guess, or if you just got a story on the Fuel Island, where apparently that's where.
Shoot, I got stories. Well, with the preferential treatment, it's bittersweet sometimes. Like there was I had a classmate that we teamed up when we first started, because I actually started through US Express, and so I would be driving and I could put those miles in. So I would be putting those miles in, and then when we would stop and deliver or whatever or pick up, he would wake up and jump up and uncouple a couple. I was like, I got it. I know what to do. I passed the test too. So, and then, after a while it's okay. But then there's sometimes like, look, I'm not one of those little prissy females. I don't mind getting dirty. I know that's what this job consists of. And so once we had that talk, it was kind of like a little bit different. I mean, it wasn't like he just did cold turkey or nothing like that.
Okay.
But it was more of like, let's work as a team and not you doing everything because you're a man and I'm a female. So all I need to do is drive. That's not what I signed up for. And it wasn't bad, So, but shoot, I ain't gonna even lie to you. There's some days I don't feel like it. If you feel like jumping out and uncoupling that trailer, go ahead. I will not stop you.
Yeah, and you know what? I was gonna ask that too. So, have you ever used that same? I'm gonna call it a privilege. Right? Don't be offended.
Right? Yeah.
Have you ever used that same privilege where it was like I'm trying to get in and out this at this dock or this door? I don't know what you're hauling. Are you doing reefer, flatbed, what?
I've actually done reefer and drive-in, but right now I'm just doing drive-in.
Okay, so you ever use that privilege to get in and out, or you just kind of just suck it up? Or how you get over? How you get that in?
There's been some occasions I've done both, actually. I used to work at the Walmart DC, so their trailers would already be ready, and I was having a little problem with one of those that landing gear, and I was like, I called up one of their yard jockeys, and I was like, "Could you help me out? Change my voice a little bit, like, come on over here."
Hold on. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that female voice. Every female got.
That's right. So,
Yeah.
and so he was like, "Yeah, no problem. Just move the truck. Just move the truck out the way. I got you." And 5 minutes, I was done. I was like, "Cool," But I'm like, I don't do that often because I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. I'm like, look, I'm just trying to do my job and go. So it's it's up to the person. It's bittersweet. That's why I say it's bittersweet. But I don't use it often.
Okay, what is your opinion? Or are you? How? Okay, let me go back on this. How should a guy, right, single guy over the road, want to be respectful? How should he approach a woman where he at least got an opportunity or a shot?
Well, I don't see what trucking is so different because it's like everybody's doing different things, And I'm like, the fuel line is just not a place to do it. Because you're thinking you're just fueling, you're cleaning your windshield, using the restroom, whatever, and then you're ready to go. So you didn't really got time to be talking to nobody. Like I said before, I'll acknowledge you and that's it. But if I'm sitting down in a restaurant or whatnot, or we're waiting for a shower or just relaxing in the lounge, and just pull up small conversation, that's an okay start. But every woman is different. So it just depends on the woman and how she reacts to whatever the guy says. So the guy should easily pick up on whether he should keep going or he see the yellow light slow down and just gonna stop and redirect and go somewhere else.
So the best opportunity you saying would be I'm gonna guess pick up and dropping off.
What you mean, like in the truck lounge, just relaxing?
Somewhere that you said a few hours is the worst. So what is the better chance or opportunity?
Whatever the downtown, but see, that's the thing, you don't know. They're downtown. You know what I'm saying? Right. So so it's just like it's a toss in the air. So, okay. But the fuel line is like the most common place. But I'm like, no. But everybody's different. So, but that's my preference. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I know. See, that's what make it tough because
exactly.
As guys like you, I don't know how many of y'all actually out here driving. I see quite a few while driving, but like as far as stop, it's like from a guy perspective, it's like, look, I don't got these opportunities don't come often. So
yeah, and then also too is like it changes by the state because I was in Missouri and I saw more black female drivers than I've ever seen in any other state. And I was just in shock and I was like, go girl, but I was like, why is it not like this in every state? So, I don't know. But like there was like when I first started this, I was looking for trucking, like dating apps or whatever, but not really dating, just to talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it does get boring out there and it's cool to have somebody to talk to. But it's like nothing unless you picking up somebody at the fuel line. That's like the only way. So,
see,
so it's that's what I'm saying. Everything's like bittersweet. But then when you get your downtime or whatever, or you get your reset or like your vacation time, that gives you, you know, a little bit more time to really look.
Right here, he said, "You have to look like money, then the woman will choose." You agree with that?
He said you have to what?
You have to look like money, then the woman will choose. He's saying that you have to, that the woman has to choose, but then he's saying you got to look like money. You know. So
Well, there are some females out there that will go like that, but honestly, for my preference, if I'm looking at your truck, if your truck about broke down, bungeed up, and everything, you definitely, I'm gonna keep walking. Um, but also too, you can't judge a book by its cover.
okay, right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's still bittersweet.
I got you.
So yeah.
I'm not reading that, D. Will. Appreciate your comment, bro. I'm
Mhm.
not reading that. Let me see. This question is for you. The question is: have you ever dated a trucker? Would you prefer to date a trucker over a regular guy?
Uh, hmm. I would say a trucker because that's my current career, and I would like to have somebody that knows my work schedule. You know, because
Right,
sometimes we're driving in the morning, sometimes we're driving in the middle of the day, sometimes we're driving late at night, and most regular guys don't really understand that, but a trucker does. You know, they understand it.
right.
So, but you know, that's kind of like a preference for me, but it's up to the person. Whatever you feel, if you feel like that's the right person, whether he's a trucker or a regular guy, go at it, you know, and see what happens.
See, I'm gonna say, okay. I don't think I asked you this. Are you
Hmm.
single, married? What's your, if you don't mind, if that's personal, we can move
Oh
on.
no, that don't bother me at all. I'm very single.
Okay. So it's like you gotta be a little more open though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to talk to a trucker and the truckers are trying to holler, you know what I'm saying? You
Well,
gotta
see, that's the thing is like from my experience from previous interactions, it
okay.
was like they're only looking for like a quick thing and that's it. I'm like, nope. That's every woman does not have that mentality.
Right.
So I'm like, you're not dealing with these little kids out here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So being single is a preference. That's my preference. That's just my choice because I already know I got goals and I don't need any distractions. I'm like, this job is enough. So I'm like, when the time is right, it'll happen, but I'm not looking for it.
Do you think you can do this do that date and all that over the road? Or would this be a time where you wanna be kind of done with that, the over the road life, kind of want to be more like local or at worst regional? I don't know your actual obviously routine, but you know,
I'm
like
OTR.
okay. So would
Mm,
you rather be where you get home every weekend before you start to really seriously try to date, or it don't matter to you?
Probably in the future, it won't matter, but for right now, and this is going a little bit deeper into my personal life, my parents are elderly.
Okay.
So they're my focus. You know, I make sure that I work, but then I'm focusing on them. So I'm like, all that other stuff can wait. Cause you got time. So I'm like, it'll happen. It'll happen. Whenever it happens, it's fine. So I'm not looking.
Okay. I got you. What area? Where
Yeah.
you from? Where you stay at? As far as
North.
that.
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know much about North Carolina. I've been there once. I stopped
Mhm.
at the Panther Stadium. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's little country southern borderline place. But yeah, I prefer OTR. I've done local with Walmart, working through US Express. That was kind of like a dedicated type thing.
Okay.
And but that I didn't like that. That was a killer right there. So I went back OTR.
Okay.
And
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just I don't really I don't see. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking Peaches too. I'm like, how you make that work? And I did notice that she said though it's been a little strain on them right now. You know, her and her husband. Yeah, which I could imagine. Like when she first brought up on her channel, I was like, because what she said was she mentioned that he had to leave, and it sounded like she was saying like go out of state. And I was like, dang, so both of them kind of working out of state, but they're not working together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that makes a difference.
Yeah. And I was just kind of like, man, I wonder how they, how they make that work. And because I believe it's a lot of people around the country that's in that position, truckers that is especially. And so I was just trying to get an insight on how, how that works. You know what I mean? Well, what do you do? What's the secret for you guys to just to get by until time? Because I remember she did say that she was going to have to sacrifice, because that was another question I was going to ask her if she ever got to that point of actually sacrificing. Because she said that when I say sacrifice, she said that at that time in her life, it was either like kind of money. That's what it felt like. She had to kind of choose money, not really over a relationship, or a marriage, I mean. But you know what I mean? Like it was kind of hard to manage both at that time. So.
Yeah, I mean, because you think about it, you're in this vehicle almost 24/7, 365, depending on how you run, And for me, my thing is like after about 3 to 5 days, I'm tired of looking at you, so I need a break. And so I'm that very independent type where it's like, okay, we cool in the truck because we getting this done, we making this money. But then when it's my reset, I want a break. I don't want to deal with anything on the truck. I don't want to see my teammate unless we eat or whatever, just to be cordial. But, when it's time to break, it's time to break.
Okay. I want to see if we can get S125 on here, because he making some comments that just feel like it's nothing disrespectful. He just feel like women can level up if by having a man. It's all good. We all the type of people.
Oh yeah, no problem. No, we grown. Ain't got time for that crazy.
If you want to jump on S125, just explain your point of view. Why you saying that I put the comment right here, say women usually level up in relationships if they're a little smart.
They're a little smart.
Appreciate. Yeah, I don't know that part though. You know what I mean? But I know what he's
meaning, like money wise.
I'm trying to see. I'm finna go see if I can read some of this. Okay. What's up, Cooley? Going up in here, all you guys. Calvin, if I hadn't said nothing to you yet, Calvin, he said, Vonna asked right here, how are the single women losing, and how do relationships make a woman level up?
Right, Vaughn. Tell him we need some clarity.
Right, and he just called it straight up. He said he's scared. He said he's scared. Okay, well.
Let me go. I want to see the comments. It's like I can't see them.
Can you see them on the screen? I'll put them on the screen if you can see them.
It's like I can see I see a private chat, then I see like comments.
Like you see Vaughn on the screen right now. Can you see me on the screen?
I can't see you because I'm looking at the comments through the StreamYard app that we're using. Okay. But I think because if I know when I had YouTube open, it was doing like a double echo type thing.
Okay. Gotcha.
So he said, because we have to pay rent, take you out to eat, etc. Okay, but still, I need a little bit more information. If you're not leveling up throughout that, don't want to.
Lee, you got something you want to say on this, Lee? Because Lee, let me see. At 125, just saying. Yeah, he said he was scared, dog. You know what? I salute him because he was just honest and real. He said he's scared. He believed what he believed, but he's scared. Cooley said, "What's the question?" What was that your question on this? How we got to that? We was talking about dudes trying to holler at women. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the good time to holler and all that? Because Trucker Lip saying that in the few island ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't what you want to do with that. And I was just kind of asking where, and S125 was dropping in the comments. Appreciate you being active, man. And, he has a point of view. I want to see if you want to jump on and share those point of views. Alvin, Said he guess
Yeah,
he.
Calvin, yeah, you're married. Good for you.
Yeah, how you see? That's what I mean. I wonder how you manage that, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what? It kind of remind me of athletes. You know how them they be gone for a season. Well, not the
Mm-hmm.
entire season, but they kind of in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. He say, look at this. I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
kick him out, man. He ain't said that disrespectful. He say, get on SL25 or get kicked out. Like, you know,
Y'all cutting up.
no, cool. You know, like, hey, all I ask for is just keep it respectful. Like you said, we all adults in here.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Let me see. They say either way I lose. It's true. A guy will level up a woman left and right, but a woman won't level up a man. Yeah, see that. Yeah, he don't want to jump on. All right, I see you. What's up, Cash, man? Happy to see you. Just chime in, jump in on here. It's only a few rooms I can go on. The women are making 18 to 2,500 companies, so I see them doing great out here.
Yes,
Hey,
we are.
yeah. Yeah, I personally think we all need each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we bring two different things to the table. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it ain't always about money. You know, it's like a lot of us focus on money. I know that Kevin Samuels. I know some people either kind of love him or hate him, and I don't know if you know who that is, by the way. Uh,
Mm-mm.
but yeah, Kevin Samuels, he feel like there's a few things. Now I'm gonna paraphrase. I don't want to misquote the man. You know, he got his own ideology, but women look for in general, okay, they tend to look for men with money. Not really saying that they money hungry, but they want to feel secure, financially secure. You know, so it's that, and then it kind of goes down the line where men, we're visual. We're looking at how you look first,
Mm-hmm.
and how you look, your weight, you know how you fit in whatever you wearing, and we kind of going from there. So
And women are doing the same thing, but just in a different way.
explain. What's your point of view?
We don't. Let me change that. Some women don't verbalize. We'll give you nonverbals before we give you a verbal.
Hmm.
Y'all are giving verbals. Y'all are giving Y'all are giving all kind of signs. You know, a woman can look at you and just automatically tell where your mind is right now.
Okay.
And so, but with women, you got to figure it out. Sometimes there's women like, that will say it right out, but it's everybody's different.
Vaughn, let me see what you're saying. We was talking S 125, but this we finna put it out here. I don't know. Let's see what we saying. That's
It's
only if he a
unbelievable.
dub. Go ahead. You read it. You got
If
it.
he the type of man who don't mind spending in order to have that companionship, then yes. But nowadays women like to make their own money but also like to spend other. Yes and no. Bittersweet. Um like you said, Lean, it's not all about the money. It's so many different factors to that. But like I said, to each person is different.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say
So
this. Oh,
uh-huh.
go ahead. No. Finish your thought.
No, because I want S125 to give me a little bit more clarity when he talking about leveling up.
Come on now. Hey, S 125. Before I get off here, because I'm about to jump off in a minute, man. Come on now. You said you're scared to jump on. All right. I don't know why. Look, you ain't got to put your face on camera. You understand me? Apocalypse talking to you, by the way. He said a caller on point, salute 100. So,
Agree.
but come on, man. Be a man now. You talking that cash money now. Come on now. Just jump on. You can stay off camera and say what you got to say. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep it respectful, man. Ain't got no problem with whatever you got to say. Let me see. The lyrics say the question was how women are losing or winning in a relationship. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that. That's the question. I'm gonna leave it up there for a little bit.
Hmm.
Let me see what Vaughn. I'm finna read what Vaughn said though. People cash whether it's from a man or not. People cash whether it's from okay. I'm not putting those two together real quick. But let me read this. Men know what they want. Y'all don't really take y'all time to look for a good woman. Y'all just take what y'all can get. Dang.
Who said that?
Now I'm gonna go to the screen real quick. That was fun. You take what you can get. So are you saying that we selling it then? That's what you're saying? That men don't know what we don't really in general, we don't know what we want. Take the time to look for a good one, but we just settle for what we can get. Ouch.
Yeah, that's true, Vaughn. That's true on some occasions, Vaughn. I do agree with you on that.
Let me see. No, I can too, honestly, real talk. I can actually agree.
Right.
Some dudes fall too much into what you always have, but then you do got dudes out here that there are good dudes. So I want to say this though, there's a lot of good dudes out here.
Oh yeah.
We get a lot of us get bad raps, you know what I'm saying, from some of these creeps. I remember Peaches I had made a video talking about some dude was beating his meat. You know what I'm saying? Riding down the
yeah, I've seen it plenty of times.
Oh, see that.
Even my trainer did it on the truck with me, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
What you doing while you was on the truck?
While I was on the truck, I guess he thought I was asleep. And I was like, men, hello. We can hear it and we can smell it. I don't want that.
Oh,
that is so disgusting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What you apologizing for?
Well, you have to experience that.
No, no. Everybody goes through things so they can help the next person. So it's okay.
What's your solution to that, then? What you be helping this person? How you gonna help somebody? We got S125. I'm gonna let you answer your question.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, want to bring them on. Yeah. All right, go S125. Welcome in, man. Hey, keep it respectful, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining in. Keep it respectful and say what you got to say. She want to hear it. Let's go.
Hey, love. Yes, I want to hear this now.
Well, it depends on what's the question. You know I lose no matter what, but
no.
What's the question? I mean, women. I mean, basically, what I was saying is, women they level up from guys. I mean, that's the reality of it. You know, of course, there's women that get the bad end of the stick, but I mean, if you're a cute woman, I mean, you win it. You know, you're gonna get taken out to dinner. A guy, you know, obviously you're gonna mess with a guy that's probably gonna, you know, pay your rent or pay the rent. If you're living with a guy, he's gonna pay the rent, right? And that's what a real man is supposed to do. He's supposed to pay the rent. You know, any woman that live with me, I always paid the rent. And I let them pay the extras. You know what I'm saying? You can pay the light bill, whatever, but the rent is being paid by me. And that's just, you know, that's the reality. That's what's going on out here for real. Women are leveling up off of guys, whether it's the internet or what however they doing it.
Oh, okay. Now I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's just the reality of it.
So that's how your opinion and the way you feel about it now is just what experience you've had, right?
Well, I got a lot. I deal with females more than I deal with guys. So most of my friends are females. So yeah, from my experiences, because you know I date women, and you know, and I'm actually in a relationship now where she's winning. You know, I'm sending her flip flops and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So she's winning just from that. You know, so but that's part of the game. You know, and I respect the game. You know,
well, yeah. Go ahead.
But no, that's just the way it is. Like a man will date down and date a woman that's, you know, that's not making enough money. But let a woman make 6 figures. Let a woman be a doctor. Let a woman be a lawyer. You're not gonna see them dating somebody that's making 40,000. So it's always, you know, if a woman, if you're a single woman, to me, you're losing. To me, because you're not taking advantage of the tools that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like. You're not taking advantage of it. You out here, you working harder, not smarter. You know, you can get with a guy. Yeah, you can get with a guy if you're in trucking. You can get with a guy that has his own authority. You know, y'all can team, or y'all can do this, or he can put you as a dispatcher. Or he can, you know, like sometimes you know, when you work hard, you actually losing. The people that's working is the ones that's losing.
Well, I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this, trucker, before you get in there. You go by S125, bro?
Yeah, you call me Knowledge.
Knowledge, okay.
Yeah, my real name is Sam, but you know, people call me Knowledge.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. I agree with a lot of what you said, though. Real talk.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the
Yeah,
reality.
it really is. And actually, Troy lived. That's what I was talking about a while ago, and I was talking about Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels. He was talking about, because I personally feel this way. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that if a woman, I'm gonna use that scenario he just said. If a woman make 100,000
Mm-hmm.
and the dude make 40,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a whole conflict. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a whole conflict because I just feel like at some point that woman, the woman in general, no disrespect
Mm-hmm.
to women, but the woman in general is more likely gonna be like who you talking to like that? I know, even if it's not even a disrespectful thing, like if
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
yeah,
And I totally
Exactly.
understand both your opinions, and I do respect your opinions and everything. But I believe some of that is because of TV,
okay,
you know, the upbringing of people, the age of people, and then just how you approach a relationship, period. All of those factors give you the outcome of what your opinion is right now.
okay.
So like 125, what's the age of your lady, woman, whatever you want to call her? Or what do you
38.
call her?
We in our
Huh?
30s. I said we
Okay.
both in our 30s. Yeah.
Okay. As well
Yeah,
as
but
I.
and I dated a woman. Let me say this too. I also dated a woman where she was winning, and we both was winning. But it just
Mm-hmm.
so happened I came in while she was winning, and we ended up moving with her. And she took advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like she took
Okay.
advantage that because I moved in with her, it was like a power trip. Like even if I never had to use a woman car, but you use a woman car. But I just feel like the standards is not double. And I done been put out in the middle of the night for nothing. I done came, treated her to a $200 meal, and we riding back to the house, and she wanted me to turn left, and I went straight, and she flipped out, and we ended up, long story short, I ended up having to leave that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the way it
Mm-hmm.
go. You know what I'm saying? I respect the
Yeah.
game, but a guy, we won't do that. And it's just, you know, I, I mean, but long story short, I mean, some
Mm-hmm.
guys probably will, but usually we don't.
Yeah.
But long story
Mm-hmm.
short, if you single, you losing, because I mean that's my thesis, because like I said,
Mm-hmm.
there's so many advantages of being in that relationship, especially with a guy. Because if you with a real guy, because a guy's definition of a real one is someone who takes care of his woman, right? Like the girl down Vine was saying, oh, he's a duck and he's this, but in reality a guy is supposed to take care of his woman, especially his wife. Like you're supposed to pay the rent, like, and that's just part of the game. So that's all I was saying.
Well, and I respect that and I understand that. But see, the thing about it is, to me, and this is my opinion and how I feel about it. When is it going to stop being a game and it's going to be real life? Take the game out of it.
We call it a game, but it's definitely real life. Like everything is a game. Like it's all a game. The best person is the winner, and that's just the way it's all a game. If you look at it like a game, like a relationship is a partnership. If you relate your relationship to a football team or a basketball team, you win it. You know what I'm saying? You got the power forward, and then I'm the center. And you weak at this, I'm powerful at this, and we gonna attack this situation. Like I know a lot of people, in Texas, it's a lot of polygamy. It's a lot of people they have two or three girlfriends or different things like that, and they really winning. I got a homeboy, this dude is in the mansion, and I know he wouldn't have never been in the mansion, messing with and because of these two women, and it's I don't know.
So let me
I
backtrack.
have
You
a
said
different
he's
way of
winning
thinking.
because he has two women.
It's a partnership. I mean, I was using that as an example. Like
Okay.
it's a partnership. Like if you approach, that's back to the whole game thing. Like if you approach everything like it's a game, you're gonna win. You're gonna win because it's a serious game, but it's a game, and that's how you have to approach it.
Okay, let me ask something real quick. First of all, y'all that's in here, please hit the like button. It just help trigger the algorithm. Just help the channel grow, whatever. I'm trying to do this every week, bring some interesting conversations of all kinds. I see you guys in the chat. I can't read all of them because I didn't want to
Right, yeah,
interrupt it.
they're going off over there.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, not
going
off in a
in.
bad way, but they're
Yeah.
responding.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
I love it.
do, yeah,
Let
and
me just say this: like
I know
apocalypse.
they talking shit about me.
No,
no,
actually,
no, no,
hey,
no, no, it's
they not,
not.
bro.
Honestly, it's not.
They
It's
not.
real talk, and that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's over 30, or if they're not over 30, when it has to come to a point where you have to talk logically, and not like a kid. You know what I'm saying? It's time for the growing up.
But hold up, though. That's what I want to
Oh
ask you,
yeah,
Trump. I just want to tell the people. But yeah, Sam. I'm gonna call you Sam because that's what I remember. I'm not good with names. I'm
yeah,
gonna call
that's
you Sam
cool.
real
Yeah,
quick.
salmon's
Um,
cool.
ain't nobody trash at all, man. We just we
Mm-mm,
all
nope.
just have a respectful thoughts and disagreements. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
apocalypse. One of them, like I just see right here, he was talking about how he felt like secure women can date anybody. You know what I mean? Like they
And they
don't
can.
they make money or don't. You know, he feel like it's insecure women. You know, and then my boy
Right.
Derek say he don't really agree with that. You know, just respectful.
Yeah, because it's a power. It when the woman has the upper hand, I tend to feel like she uses that power. And that's what I meant about being put out at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like
Oh
when they have
yeah,
that power, they don't know what to do with it. Like if you in their car, oh, bring my car back over here. You know what I'm saying? If you in
yeah.
whatever the case it is, they gonna use that against you. You know what
And
I'm saying?
I
Like,
totally understand. I totally understand that. But then also too, like I tell my friends and whatnot, it's all about how you approach every situation. And before you even get into a relationship, you got to remember one is a whole number. You got to be straight within yourself first before you get into anything. And if you're not, then you learn things, but then sometimes you have those bad experiences. And then that's when you come up with the logic or the opinions that some people have. And it may not be fair for the next person, but that's just your experience, that's just your opinion, which is you have every right to.
yeah.
But it's
So
like,
hold on,
go
let me
ahead.
ask you something, Trucker T, because you said games earlier. Okay,
Hmm.
so from your point of view, what is game? You said you wish guys would stop playing games. What are you talking about?
It's just the use of the word game. I don't see things as a game. um and I guess it's because of the place I'm in my life right now. um
If you don't mind, how old are you? So we all
i
just
just
have.
tur- I just turned 38.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
Hmm. And so I used to say it's about a game. I got this one over there, this one, and I'm like, but what am I getting from this? How am I improving myself in this relationship? Where is the growth coming from in this relationship? And if that is a question that I can't answer, then I need to do a self inventory check first before I even bother the next, the person.
Okay,
So it's about doing self first, and once you get self to a point where it's, I guess, somewhat whole, or not even whole, or close to whole, you can then look at things differently. It's about the viewpoint. It's so many factors to things and how you approach it.
okay, okay. You got something you want to say on that, Sam?
Um, I don't know. I just think it's all. It's like you're gonna be a student continuously throughout your life. It never stops. If you're thinking like that, it's gonna be hard to move forward. I mean, if you with somebody, you just have to. But this is only my opinion. I'm not trying to superimpose this
Oh yeah,
on
no,
your.
no, no, you're
But I'm
fine. We're
just saying,
talking.
like, I just feel like you just have to jump out there. Like I do different ventures. Right now I'm trying to figure out what's up with this DSP Amazon. And I don't know nothing about it. Airbnb, I don't know nothing about it, but you learn as you go. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Real estate, when I started real estate, or when even in trucking, I didn't know what the
Hmm.
hell was going. I went straight from company driver to authority. And here we are
Okay.
years later. I'm still in the game, doing very well. So it's just, I just think that that's the same for anything in life, including relationships. Sometimes you learn with one another. You know, it's not that you're gonna be with somebody and he's gonna have all the answers or she's gonna
No,
have all
right,
the answers, but y'all
right.
gonna approach this thing together and you're gonna figure out what you're strong at and he will do the same, you know, and you just kind of learn together. You just kind of figure it out, you know. But I think you can take those chances. See, I took a lot of chances. Like if you have no idea, like I took crazy chances, right?
But
So
you learn from
but
your
that
chances, correct?
yeah, I learned, and that's what
Okay.
made me level up. Every time I took
Hmm.
the more the chance I took, the more the risk, the higher the risk, the better I did from the you know, situation. So um, I just think I mean that's just pretty much what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
you
And
got
just
there's
you.
have to
nothing
take
wrong with it.
you
You're
have to
fine.
take those
Yeah.
risks, and you have to just go. You have to just do it, you know, and then you're gonna learn. And the more you, if you with somebody, you can take more risks because, especially a woman, you know, back to that situation. I'm not a chauvinist, but
Here it come,
but
y'all. Here it come. Go
but
ahead, y'all. Get it out
but
there.
but you can, like, if somebody paying rent and you only paying $500-600 worth of rent or whatever the case may be, or you know, light bills and cable or whatever is your bills, you got more income to, you know, more disposable income. So now you can take a chance and, you know, put down $2,000 and get you a salon or a daycare, or you know, you can spread that money around to do different things. A guy, we don't have that, you know. Like we gotta have the money for the rent and the money for the daycare, you know what I'm saying? So you know,
Well, go ahead.
no, I just think you should use that as a leverage, you know, and you know, don't be scared, you know. And I'm not trying to give you no advice, but I wouldn't be scared. If I was a woman, I think I'd be rich, and that's only because I seen both parts of it. It's sort of like an owner being the janitor and being moving up to office manager and then buying a McDonald's, you know, like he's seen different parts of it. But I think if I was to, you know, be able to live again and somehow remember conscious, you know, still have my conscience, I think I'd be rich from, you know, what I'm telling you. It's just like you have to use that as a, you know, as a leverage. Like you have to take advantage, you have to exploit it. Like this is what it really truly is. I got this guy that's taking care of me. Like, and you have to take advantage of that. And if you do that, you'll be very successful. Because I don't have that. If I don't pay my rent or my mortgage, I have to get out. Like I make it live
Well,
with
that's with
somebody
anybody,
for a little while.
That's
No,
with
no, not if
anybody.
you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, it's like, okay, baby, you know, you gotta pick up the pace a little bit, and I'll get back right, you know.
Okay, so then with that, I say part of that comes with communication. Like in the beginning, like what are you trying to do in this relationship? What are you looking for in this relationship? What are your goals? What are your long-term goals? What's your short-term goals? Because I have a plan. What is your plan? And how can we work these plans together? So it's
So you
like,
have a trucking company?
no, but I will in a
You
little bit. So I got my goals set. I'm new to the trucking game.
so
Um,
do you think this scenario is realistic? I'm just telling you one thing.
what
Do
what
you
you're
think this
saying?
scenario, you can look at a truck, that old
Uh-huh.
beat down truck that you was talking about, that you don't date people in these beat down trucks. But those beat down trucks are usually owner operators, right? So
Yeah,
do you
most
think
times,
this
yeah.
scenario is real? If you can walk across that fuel aisle, the one where you don't like dating, talking to people, you can strut your stuff across that fuel aisle, and that guy in that regular truck can say, "Hey, baby, what it do?" And you say, "Okay, what's up? This is, you know, exchange numbers," and you can now basically own a trucking company. Just that easy.
But
Just
see,
that
that's
easy. You
that's
could
not
be in the
that's not
game with
every.
this guy and bubble up just that quick. You think we could do
Okay,
that?
darling. Honey bun, let me talk to you for a second. Every woman is not looking for somebody to take care of them. We are
Mhm.
not, darling. And I understand your point of view. I really do. And I believe whatever your surrounding and your environment is has given you that experience and that mindset. But all women are not thinking about who gonna take care of me, who gonna pay my bills. That won't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like some women don't. That's not even in my thought process. You know what I'm saying? Just for me, I can only talk for me. And so when I was talking about the fuel line, yeah. And I understand what you're saying, but then understand what I'm saying too. So it's like I'm not looking for no what you call it, sugar daddy, none of that. I'm good with myself. I'm good by myself. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, um, let me do me. I don't need to be taken care of or catered or any of that. And that's just me. I was raised independent. Every woman may not think that. Every woman may not feel that, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, um,
Well, I
and I
think I
respect.
just said that just to let you know how easy it would be
Oh
to
yeah,
to do it.
understandable.
If you really want to do it,
Understandable,
it's a
honey. Understandable.
scenario. It's you
Right.
know.
And if you're a woman that want that, go ahead, honey. Have your best time, have your best life. But if
All right.
you're not, then respect that and move on.
Let me say this, and I'm gonna give y'all closing remarks, and I'm about to get off. But the one thing though, I'm gonna see if we can find a way, get some people willing to talk, like Sam and yourself, Trucker Lip, and probably try to pick up on this next week because you hit that one word, that independent word, right? It's that like
Hmm.
that's a catch 22. That's it's a lot that goes with that because sometimes being too independent can be a whole problem within itself. You know,
True. Very,
because
very much true. Yes.
some women are so independent that they don't know how to lean on their man or be with a man. You know, so and that's why I say that right there gets pretty deep. But
It does. It does. And then that's when the communication comes in. And then, hey, let's talk. Let's see where your mind is. Because you give a person enough time to talk, you'll see where they are, how they think, and how it's probably going to be. So, yeah.
okay, you got any closing remarks you want to say, Sam?
Nah, I'm good.
Hey, you done said a lot, bro. I really appreciate you, man. You done said a
Yeah,
lot.
sometimes we gotta take for reality for what it really truly is. Like sometimes we don't really look at. We got all these stipulations and we have all this stuff going on in our mind, but we have to just kind of. It's black and white. It's not as difficult as it may appear to be.
Okay.
And sometimes I guess my experiences has just kind of created a little monster because I look at things just for the reality of it. I don't really look at the details too much. This is what it is. This is where we're going because you're gonna need somebody eventually, and I wouldn't look at that no different from somebody that's using somebody like it. If I'm even from going to college, if I'm going to college and I'm learning how to become a trucker at college, versus I'm learning from a buddy of mine or somebody who you're in a relationship from, you still learning. And I don't think one is lesser than the other. If they're both experienced, you're still going to learn the same thing and you're still going to end up with a CDL at the end of the day. It's not going to say CDL school and then the other one gonna say CDL private. It's gonna say CDL. So I just look at things for where I'm trying to go, what I'm trying to accomplish, and just what it's gonna take. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. What you're willing to do for.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna help out Sam. I'm gonna tell you what 125 really just said, y'all. What he said is he out here. He available.
Exactly. No, I
Look,
got a girlfriend. I got a girlfriend though. I
nah,
ain't gonna
y'all
lie. I got a little chick.
Y'all are funny.
hey, long as you go to his, long as you go to his page, y'all can, say y'all can work something out. But yeah, I appreciate you, bro, man. You
No, I
enjoy it.
appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, man. You have a good rest of your week, man. I know it's the first day it started.
Yes,
You
be safe
too, and
out there,
thanks a lot,
please.
young lady. Yeah,
Yes,
good luck with your
likewise.
business too.
So, huh?
I said good luck with your new ventures,
Thank
your
you.
trucking business and stuff.
Thank you. Likewise, and traveling mercies to you, okay?
All right, have a good one. Bye.
You too. Bye.
So truck and lift. I'm gonna give you the last words if you want them. You got anything else you want to just throw in there, add on to it? I ain't want to just leave you hanging. I get your last words in.
Oh no, we're good. I mean, I said my piece, and that's it. But yeah, that's it. Y'all be safe out there. Traveling mercies to everybody.
That'll work, y'all. I appreciate you. You have a good one now.
All right.
All right. I appreciate all y'all for checking in, man. I it was entertaining for me. I must speak for me, if nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing different people's point of views anyway. In a lot of different aspects. It could be trucking, dating, just anything. Me and my boy Deneric that's sitting here right now, him right there, we can talk anything, football, boxing, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, everybody in here hit the like button. I gotta get out of here. I would have went longer, but I really gotta get out of here. So I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do my little closing. Keep it in mind, stay on the grind, one day at a time. Salute.